Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Jamie. This will be a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The reading is not going to resonate with everyone, only take it if it's yours, and of course remember that there is no gender. If you'd like to book a private personal, the information's in the description below and in the pin section of the comments. Aquarius, please. So the overall energy of the spread is the Two of Wands. The Knight of Swords. Ten of Swords, Five of Cups, Six of Cups, King of Cups, Strength, Leo energy, Ten of Cups, King of Swords, the World. At the bottom of the deck we have the Six of Pentacles. There's the Fool, Aquarius energy. I feel like right now you're kind of looking at your options in life here. It's like trying to go a different direction. I feel like you're giving all your energy and time to one thing, although there's kind of something here in the past that still resonates, but you're just, I feel like, you know, looking the opposite way at this point. I feel like they're, you know, this is not fun energy. There's some type of anxiety surrounding an ending here. I feel like this is part of the need to be distracted, is that there's like a lot of pain here with the Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups. You know, something ended here and I feel like your energy really has been more like despondent and you're trying to almost like not deal with it. I feel like you're actually trying to avoid the situation while you're actually sort of falling apart, if that makes sense. It's like this is happening right here in front of you, so you're just trying to like look the other way. It seems to be a person here, this could be a Leo or a Scorpio person, it doesn't have to be, those are just like the main energies here that like you have a long history with. And maybe there was like even some like idealization to this person where you felt like you would marry them, or you know, that you guys would have kids or something like that. But I feel like here it's sort of accepting that things really are, it's the need to accept that things really are over here, if that makes sense. I feel like this is maybe someone that you've gone through cycles with, you know, it's like 10 years or better, honestly. There's a couple of 10s out here. It's just not reciprocated, you know. It's the Six of Pentacles. I feel like what you want with a person either just isn't what they want, or it's just not realistic to the compatibility of you and the King of Cups, whoever this King of Cups is, you know. But, you know, when I see the World and the Fool, it's like, maybe finally starting to accept that things are never going to work here, and that you've just been idealizing a person that doesn't, you know, respect you the same way. They don't believe in the same things as you. They don't give as much energy as you. They don't give as much time as you. They may not give as much financially as you. You know, it's like just this is a taker, you know. So there could have been like a lot of future faking in this situation where, you know, someone was presenting like, you know, the two of you really were going to make it somewhere someday, you know, and or at least that's how you were viewing it. And I think that you don't, I think the way that you view it is actually largely the problematic part here. Because there's a couple of ways that I see you, and I'm just, you know, I'm a real reader. So like, I just keep it real, like this is what's problematic in your life right now. I'm not judging anyone, like we've all been through this type of thing. And of course, if you feel like the energy is in the reverse, then it's in the reverse, you know, but I really feel like one is in the situation, there were a lot of disappointments with this person. You were anxious with them all of the time, and you feel like you had to hold back who you truly were, like, you know, I feel like you kept trying to look past what you were being shown about a person. You were trying to avoid what you were seeing and idealize, make it something it wasn't, you know, and then it's like, whenever a breakup happens, like, there's avoidance. We're not going to correct the problem. You know, we're just going to wait for this person to come back around and jump back into it, you know? So I'm just pulling up the problems that I see on one person's end where this is how they show up in a relationship. So it's like, really, you know, idealizing is about like you thinking a relationship is something that just like isn't in touch with reality. It's just not like what it actually is, you know? It's like maybe just constantly looking at someone like they're your 10 of cups, like this is the one you're going to marry, this is the person that you're going to have children with, one day you guys are going to be happy, but the current energy is the 10 of fucking swords, like this person did it again. So, you know, here it's like really you're going to have to accept that you are part of the problem here, and that it's probably time to go after what you want in someone else, you know? It's, you cannot just pretend forever that things are going to get better one day when somebody is just, they're just not giving that energy back. They're not trying to make changes. They're not trying to do something different here, you know? You can't just look the other way until things just magically get better. That's not how it works. You have to, you know, here it's like you need to be willing to accept a life change, try something new, go worry about yourself, you know? The Fool is a very selfish energy. This dude's not worried about anyone else. The world is about closing chapters out, leaving people behind, ascending to new levels, you know? What do they need to look out for, be aware of in this? The 10 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Empress, the Taurus energy, the Tower at the bottom, Aries, Scorpio. I don't know, like the situation here with another person person maybe, I feel like there's this opportunity to be with someone else with the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Empress. You know, this is someone who's like been like kind of stable in your life. And I feel like there's, you know, like the two of you have a lot in common. I feel like you are not accepting that this new person, you know, really is coming with things that you are looking for because you're so worried about the conflict here. I don't know why I'm getting that someone like maybe got into something new and they have like a decent partner, but their ex like got with someone else or something, you know, and like now they're just back to being obsessed with this other person, you know. I feel like this is like a really weird game that the two of you usually play. But there's someone else in your life here who's like present and a good match for you, and you're like genuinely concerned with someone that I think is like, no, I feel like getting their get back. I don't know. I feel like this is a game. Like there's like vengeance between the two of you. Like maybe you saw this person get into something, so you just jumped into something. You know what I mean? And now there's like a bunch of problems there. Maybe you need to look out for problems. Maybe it's like if you finally accept that the one situation is over and start giving to another, this person could come in and start trying to make sexual advances, make themselves, you know, a competition to the other person. I just feel like there's a game of tit for tat here, but like nothing ever changes. I feel like this is on repeat. Like two people, they like, you know, get into fights or arguments, they break up, they go, you know, deal with other people and then get right back together. That's what I see here. But I think maybe for some of you, somebody might slip up. You know, the Empress can, you know, be about a pregnancy for somebody, just to be clear. Getting some type of news. And I mean, the Tower is really like shocking and nobody's expecting this. So I feel like the world is here because like what used to be cyclic with the Wheel of Fortune is about to end here because there was a slip up or a mistake. Somebody's new person, like something is changing in the pattern here. So, you know, maybe I'm talking to an Aquarius who started dealing with someone else because they were fighting with someone else and they slipped up. But there's some type of news coming this week that's going to change everything. Whether it's on your end or theirs, expect some news this week that is going to be wild. With the Tower, so in the advice we have the Eight of Pentacles, Justice, Libra energy, the Star, Aquarius energy, the King of Wands at the bottom, I think here you just need to focus on your own life and what you're doing. You know, it's like, and it's important to understand here, like this is, whatever this occurrence is, it's meant to happen. The cycle is meant to close. It was never going to change. Nothing was ever going to get better. Here's proof. This is the change. And I feel like part of this, again, I use the word like despondent. Somebody's like really fucked up about some other situation that's happening, but actually it's fate. Justice, the Star. have the King of Wands. I feel like maybe with the Star and the King of Wands, like this was meant to show you like your insecurity or like the parts of yourself, like we were talking about earlier, idealizing people, acting like even though I keep getting hurt with this person, one day things are going to get better. Like you need to, this was all meant to show you like your pattern, but it's like you weren't seeing it. You just kept going around and around and around in the same situation that continually hurt you. And this is how it's all going to end here. And this is how you're going to be able to change your life for the better, because somebody really just like, you were just like beyond all logical reasoning obsessed with a person and just continually allowing them to hurt you. So I feel like this is actually pretty overwhelming. I feel like there really is like news. Either you're seeing someone that you wanted to marry get married, or you know, someone you want to be with getting in a relationship, or you got in a relationship and got yourself in a situation where now you're kind of stuck. You know, it doesn't matter. It's like it's it's overwhelming right now, but there's like all of this future pretense that you're not aware of yet. This needed to happen. Some type of foundation needed to fall apart because it was built on a lie. And now there's opportunity for major life change. You just gotta go with it. That's the Fool. You know? I don't know. This was a weird reading. I hope it resonates for somebody. I'll see you soon.